Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight I'm here to talk to you one more time about Kimbyrleigha. There was something that was sent to me today and I had to share it with you guys. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this was a screenshot that was on Isabella Lanter's Instagram. And Isabel is awesome. She's anti-MLM. I talked about her in one of my recent videos for a quick second, and she's great. Well, one of you guys screenshotted her story and sent it to me because Kimbyrleigha has come out in loud support of Amanda Ensing. And as many of you know, I have talked about Amanda before on my channel and how her rhetoric is very problematic for everyone, and in my personal opinion, she doesn't deserve to have a platform and be sponsored by, you know, any company, but especially really large companies. I just don't agree with it. I think that she's using outrage marketing to piss people off and get them going in order to keep her name trending on Twitter, people talking about her on Instagram, and people talking about her on YouTube. So yes, I realize that I am feeding into that, but there will be times where I feed into it because I'm a, you know, beauty commentary channel. However you want to categorize me, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to talk about it with you guys because this is like my diary. This is where I vent. This is where I talk about stuff that bothers me, and this is bothersome. So if Kimbyrleigha was not bad enough already for being anti-MLM and then joining one of the most toxic MLMs that is out, Monate, and justify it and go on Instagram rants and talk about how, you know, she's being oppressed and she has haters and all of this bullshit that she's spouting consistently. Now, today, she wants to vocalize her support for someone who is just as problematic, but in my opinion, even more toxic than she is, Amanda Ensing. So Amanda Ensing put on an Instagram TV and talked about what's next with Sephora. For you guys that don't know, Sephora dropped her from a sponsorship that she had with them. It was actually through a third-party company, and Sephora found out about it. Style Rewards found out about Amanda being problematic for the general consensus, and they dropped her and said they were no longer going to work for her or with her. And of course, Amanda is now saying that, you know, it's wrong and she has all of the attorneys coming after Sephora and they're going to win and all of this stuff. So she puts out this Instagram story and basically just rants on for over 4 minutes about how she's not going to be silenced. Nobody should be silenced. Everyone should have a seat at the table. And while I agree with some of the statements that she made, I don't agree with them coming from her because her actions have shown that it's absolute nonsense for her to be saying any of the things that she says. So I do believe that Sephora and Style Rewards did the right thing in dropping her and letting it be known. I completely back them, and if she wants to come out with her own beauty brand and whatever, good luck to you. That ship will most likely sink very quickly if it ever even leaves the dock. But she's a disaster. I can't stand her. Either way, Kimbyrleigha comes and says, she says, good for her. Yes, inclusion means accepting people who don't think like you, believe like you, act just like you. Don't let them silence you, babe. And I love how she throws the babe in there because it's such a fucking MLM hun thing where they call everyone babe or sweetie or honey or girlfriend. It's just tacky. After that post, she included a few clips from Amanda's cheesy Instagram TV, and she finished it off with, stand tall, stand up for what you believe in. Don't let other people's opinions of you shape your future. There are always people who will stand with you. You don't need to be for everyone. Well, here's the problem with that. When you're talking about joining a MLM that takes advantage of people that are in really trying situations, sells them overpriced crap shampoo and conditioner. And when their hair starts to fall out and they produce scalp sores and really, really horrible things for anyone to go through, they're told that their hair is detoxing. Excuse me, we talked about hair detoxing in another video. I'll link that down below if you missed it. Hair detoxing is nonsense. It doesn't exist. And anyone that falls back on that is literally lying to you. So the problem is yes, stand tall and stand up for what you believe in. But if what you believe in is taking advantage of people by tricking them into joining your MLM, by telling them that it's so easy, you only work for 30 minutes a day and then you can take 12 vacations a year, and you know, your kids will go to Harvard and all of these good things, and you'll buy a Range Rover and have the Louis Vuitton bag in, you know, the next 2 years if you just work hard. All of those things is not something that you or anyone should be standing up for, because MLMs are free, and it's proven that over 99% of people that join them do not make any profit. They're talked down to by their upline. They're expected to sit on their phone during really, really bad times in their life. They're told that everything is so easy and the money just starts flowing in and you're going to be, you know, a millionaire by the time you turn 30. That's just not the case, and the evidence backs it. So the reason that people don't stand with you, and the reason that people are speaking out against it, is because of the evidence that is behind MLMs like Monate. And that's just an isolated issue. Let's also talk about the disrespect and disregard and toxic behavior that she has exhibited towards her own subscribers and paying members. Ripping people off and selling them this junk course, saying that she's some kind of Instagram and social media wizard, charging people for that when her engagement is embarrassing. Her engagement on YouTube and Instagram isn't even near the 10% that is the standard for anyone who's doing social media marketing or wants to be an influencer, even though I hate that word. So am I surprised that someone like Kay is now supporting Amanda? No, I'm not. But this is literally why people are laughing at her and equally enraged by what she's done. You are the donkey of the day, Kimbyrleigha. You are, in fact, the donkey of the month. Okay? It is so foolish for her to continue to run with this narrative that she's being oppressed and everyone's against her and we're just standing up for what's right. No, Amanda stands up for spreading really dangerous conspiracy theories, and Kimbyrleigha stands for joining an MLM and taking advantage of people by ripping them off, by selling them a false dream. So they can stand together over on the other side. Like I said, you can't sit with us. You'll never be able to sit with us, because people who have dignity, class, respect, and intelligence would never fall for any of the nonsense that these two women are spouting to their audiences. Nobody's being oppressed. It's the public taking the stance on this is what's right, and this is why so many people are echoing the same opinion when it comes to not only Amanda, but also Kay. The masses are in agreement that these are two really toxic people who are on the internet. And that's why we're making commentary videos and sharing our opinions and at times outrage towards people like this. So I'm not surprised. It's just another thing to laugh at. In my opinion, you know, Kay is not a boss babe. She is not some kind of business, you know, entrepreneur. she's full of it. And like I always say, the analytics don't lie. So if you're ever curious on if someone's following is real or fake or whatever, always look into the analytics, because they will not lie to you. So that's my opinion on Kimbyrleigha supporting Amanda Ensing. Oh boy, that gave me a chuckle today. So I thought that I would share it with you guys, but leave your thoughts down below. I love to know what you think of this. I think it's pretty funny, but it's also really sad, because I realize that both of these women will take advantage of people who fall into their scheme or their trap. So I do feel bad for them, but I think most of us see this for what it is. So anyway, if you like the video, leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.